Hallo Leute, da bin ich wieder, euer Memphis 018 in einer Box. Nein, Spaß, so. Wir werden jetzt... Ja, wir werden jetzt mal weitergehen, ne? Weiter Richtung... Ich will ja nicht spoilern. Da geht's wohl nicht lang. Da ist die Kamera.
What's that?
Oh.
What's that?
Freeze.
Who's that?
Habt ihr das gesehen? Ich habe ihn sein...
What's going on? Respond!
Oh, scheiße. Jetzt habe ich die Kamera auch noch erwischt. Alter Schwede, meine Fresse, ey. Verpiss dich doch, Junge. Fuck auf Kamera. Ich blute. Ich habe natürlich keine Bandagen dabei. Meine Fresse. Also nochmal nach unten. Hier mal fix durchkrabbeln. Auf nach unten. Wir müssen jetzt ja natürlich in den Frachtraum. Oh, das war ein Kopfschuss. Gnadenlos. Hier war der Raum. Jetzt müssen wir an der Kamera vorbei. Ey, ich frag mich echt, warum dieses Scheißspiel so ruckelt. Es ist echt anmaßend, ey. Wisst ihr... Ich kann Assassin's Creed 2 aufnehmen, ohne dass es ruckelt. Und das Spiel hier hat derbe Soundprobleme und ruckelt rum wie weiß ich nicht was. Das ist echt hardcore. Da brauchen wir eine Karte. Freeze, Mann! Freeze!
It's the enemy! I need help!
Deploy search team to deck B, outside staircase. Surround the target. Return to your positions. Increase security.
finde ich das nicht mehr lustig, ey. Go Snake, go Snake, go, go, go.
Over there!
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. A backup team is on its way to the stairs. Stay sharp.
Possible hostiles. Enemy intruder sighted. Send additional personnel.
Secure the stairs.
So ist meine ganz falsch. Ach, da ging's ja nicht lang. Fuck. Schnell runter, Snake.
Something over there!
Alter, Falter. Ja, nee, ist gleich, war gerade auch eine Box Snake.
Raven.
Raven? Ah, deswegen. Und ich bin gerade schon wieder... Finde ich gar nicht super. Abgeschlossen. Und ich buchse immer noch. Wenn ihr die Buchstufen nur seht, ist es gar nicht mehr.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
Fuck! Das war mal ein Game Over. Mal wieder.
Send backup. I have an unknown target here.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
counter the enemy requesting backup.
Understood. Backup unit, head to the starboard entrance to the engine room. Don't let him get away.
Oh oh.
Move!
Clear!
Das war jetzt gar nicht lustig. Boah, wie oft will ich jetzt noch verrecken? Alter Schwede, das ist schon peinlich.
Snake, what's more?
Derbe peinlich.
Snakes! Snake!
Naja, man merkt, das Metal Gear Solid 2 ein bisschen schwerer ist als 1.
Who's that? Got him. Send reinforcements.
Acknowledged. Assault team, check it out. All other units, remain in your positions.
Lauf, Schlampe.
Is it him?
Okay, jetzt müssen wir tricky werden.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood.
Auf
Assigning
geht's,
more
lass den
personnel to
Box.
the starboard entrance to the engine room.
I have him. I need some backup here.
Hey, ich bin eine Box, ja, du hast mich gar nicht.
Acknowledged. Assault team, check it out. All other units, remain in your positions.
Ich hab's nicht geschafft. Nein!
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
30 Milliarden Fails hintereinander. So viele Fails hatte ich noch nie in einem LP. Oh Mann. Aber unser Checkpoint wurde hier gespeichert, was ich gerade sehr geil finde.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol at the small room on the port side.
Ich musste vorher mal ganz kurz die Aufnahme stoppen. Da ich Besuch von meiner Freundin bekommen habe. Und jetzt geht's gerade weiter. Ganz logic. So. Was braucht man in diesen Fällen? Nein, wir brauchen kein Gespräch mit Otacon.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors.
Ich frage mich, wie sie die dann eingestellt haben.
Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Okay. Dann geht's jetzt los. Und stelle sich hier hin, zücke die Knarre, ziele da drauf und... Hey! Jetzt zündet man sich die Zigarette an und guckt, welche Sensoren noch an sind. Ja, das ist nicht fein. Das da hinten müsste einer sein. Weil jetzt unsere hier vorne immer noch funktionieren. Was mich ziemlich anlässt. Wo ist der Generator für unsere? Ist der das? Ihr müsst ja rein theoretischerweise nah bei uns sein. Da oben. Tada! Und so einfach löst man das Problem.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Jetzt wollen wir ein bisschen originaler spielen hier. Keine Lust mehr auf den Killerkram hier 30.000 Mal zu verrecken.
Nothing to report.
Verdammt!
Nothing to report.
Okay. Das muss jetzt gezielter Kopfschuss werden.
I hit him. I need some backup here.
Acknowledged. I'm sending additional units to port side. Don't let him get away.
Das war definitiv kein gezielter Kopfschuss, aber wir haben die Sache jetzt helfen können. Lauf, Snake!
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Okay, das war ein Satz für nix. Das war wohl nix.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed.
Ey, wenigstens etwas Geiles jetzt mal gekriegt.
Non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the schedule.
Aber ich denke, wir haben
Briefing
zwei
session with the
Schüsse.
commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Ich kann mit den USP-Ball jetzt nicht... Oh, Mann. 2 verdammte Schuss. Es ist doch so verdammt nervig, ey.
Acknowledged. I'm sending additional units to deck 2, port side. Don't let him get away.
Alter Falter. So macht man das. Dann hat man ein bisschen actionreicher. Scheiß auf Taktik. Grobmotoriker FDW. Scheiß auf Zielen. Grobmotoriker FDW. Oh ja, nachladen, reinlaufen. So viel zum Thema Grobmotorik.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Ohne Scheiß, ich hatte das Ganze schon mal mit Shadow Soul aufgenommen. Und da bin ich nicht so oft verreckt. Aber kurz davor hatte ich das Spiel dann auch schon durchgespielt. Und jetzt liegt das so ein paar Jährchen zurück. Und das ist nicht gerade sehr, naja, wie soll ich sagen. Ha! Es kann doch funktionieren.
Understood. Search team, head to deck 2 immediately. Locate the subject.
Ah, das war da reingerufen, wo ich bin. ich jetzt mal nicht sterben. Die Granate hat zu lange gebraucht, um hochzugehen. Ich werde durch die Granate. Die Vorgeschichte von dem eigentlichen Spiel zieht sich Part für Part immer länger. Beziehungsweise mit diesem Part immer länger. Naja, macht ja nichts. Man kann ja 2 GB unendlich lange hochladen. Und daher machen wir uns da mal keinen Kopf. Ich werde das schon irgendwann in 10 Jahren mal zum Laufen kriegen. Oh ey, wie oft ich daneben geschossen habe.
Search team, head to deck 2 immediately. Locate the subject.
Wisst ihr was? Ich renne jetzt einfach durch. Das ist das so eigentlich. Wer hat vorhin was von Motorik gesagt? Ich hätte in den nächsten Raum reinlaufen müssen. Naja. Es bessert sich von Zeit zu Zeit. Immer weiter. Ein kleines wenig. Ich bin so ein Epic-Fail. Es ist doch echt nicht zu fassen, dass ich das nicht hinkriege. Meine Fresse.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Encounter the enemy. Request backup.
Ey, schon wieder einfach nur voll viel daneben geballert. Okay, jetzt auf ein neues. Einfach. Mini einsammeln, in den nächsten Raum reingehen. Wieder decken, zur Wand. Schuss, Schuss, Schuss. Dann wieder Schuss, Schuss, Schuss. Ja, okay, ich glaube, ich habe in die Eier geschossen. Mann, warum nicht gleich so? Alter Schwede. Boah. Durch Grobmotorik erreicht man hier echt nichts. Vielleicht eine Ration durch Grobmotorik, ja. Aber auch mehr nicht. Kein Spaß. Ich würde trotzdem gerne für meine andere Kanone wieder ein bisschen Munition kriegen. Wie sind alle hocken?
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We are on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who was there?
Das gleiche Spiel nochmal.
Aim for the light!
Oh.
Snake, what's
Ja, toll.
Snake?
Der
Snake!
scheiß Controller zu aimen ist sowas von verkackt scheiße. Man merkt echt, dass ich kein Kontrollier bin. So, also, von Neues.
Aim for the lights!
Jetzt wurde ich von der Granate getroffen wegen fucking Bildschirmschoner. Oh. Ich will, dass er ein Salto macht und er...
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Motherfucking Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Alter.
Aim for the lights!
Ich kann nicht weiter als da laufen. Ja, Spiel ist geil. Das muss ja echt mal sagen. Das ist ein verdammt geiles Spiel. Besonders wenn du dich jedes Mal... Physik!
Snake,
Spiel.
Snake! Snake!
Ja, ich sehe schon, wie ihr euch alle köstlich terrorisiert, wie ich die ganze Zeit voll am Abkacken bin. Wer das Aim hier mit der Maus, ey, ich würde diesen Bus weglassen.
Aim for the lights!
Was? Da kommt noch eine Gruppe. Oh, Alter.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the...
Shalashaska. aka Revolver Ocelot und so.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
Oh.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Nicht an den Strand.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear
Du hast
shot
die
of
Fotos doch
that.
schon da. Was willst du denn? Alter, willst du mich verarschen?
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Kleiner Hacker.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures,
drück ich
right?
Snake, nicht du.
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
7 Minuten Countdown.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do
Und
a
ich bin immer
number
noch am
of
Bluten, aber ich habe noch 2 Rationen.
rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It's a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to direct. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of
Das ist mal
Ray.
nice.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass,
Frag mich,
especially
welcher Idiot
those
das
from
umschalten
submarine
lässt.
and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think. Always bear that in mind.
Feinde Soldaten.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Up. Left. Front. Up.
Oh yeah.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident
Beides
during
ist
the
geschafft.
Spears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Good.
The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was...
Whoa.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Okay. Epic fail?
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure.
Soldaten aufgenommen.
And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Good.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through.
Ups. Ja, das
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Das passiert, wenn man die falsche Taste drückt.
I have a daughter. It is my
Sicher,
greatest wish never to have her or her children.
Na egal. Boah, ist der Computer laut.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Huh?
What's next? Oh, I don't think we can use this.
Experience the horror.
So, welches brauche ich jetzt noch?
Snake, that workstation is the transfer point between...
Wenn er das Marines-Logo hat, dann braucht er jetzt noch eins
As
von
a
links.
father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. The National Missile Defense
Good.
initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening.
Good.
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement.
So, jetzt hat er links, rechts, vorne und Marine-Logo, obwohl das irgendwie nicht das Marine-Logo war, aber naja. Egal.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. Okay, first up. You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. The last one is... Okay, that's good.
So, das waren alle Fotos.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Raiden. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Ich bin Shalashaska.
What do you want?
Genau, Revolver Ocelot.
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
Lale Lule
How's
Lo.
that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Oh yeah. Imba-Fight. Bloß man nicht umsonst, Revolver.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
What the fuck? Menschen rennen ihre Leben. Riesengroße Flatscreens explodieren. Und ein Mann, der durch Kugellicht getroffen werden kann. Und ein Mann, der durch Wasser rennt. Let's go, Snake! Let's go, Snake!
Ocelot! It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Ganz schön hirngespenstisch, was?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Ja, das war natürlich jetzt ziemlich scheiße. Wenn ich dieses Spiel spiele.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Ich habe nicht so richtig das Waffenpersonal zu diesem Liquid. Alter Schwede, was für eine Riese. Na, wenigstens schwimmt Snake auf dem Wasser und nicht unter
the
Wasser.
location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh yeah. Ja, speichern.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Das wird lustig.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, We're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the codec button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the codec button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
So. Und ich würde sagen, dass hier jetzt erstmal das Walkthrough bzw. das Let's Play, ich meine, ich benutze immer noch diesen komischen Namen Walkthrough, naja, Wayne, dass hier das Let's Play erstmal bis heute stoppt. Also bis zum nächsten Mal, euer Melfist 118.